Hello, welcome. How you doing? Hope everybody's having a great day today. I am your host, Reggie, aka Yep. Welcome to Bet on Yourself Media Sports. From the city of Philadelphia, the city that bleeds green, and the city of champs. Let's go. Let's get into it. I got a little bit of background check on the camp today, some ins and outs, some do's and some don'ts, and it's a lot going on down there today. A lot of changes going on, so I don't want to hold y'all up. Let's get right to it. But before I do that, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up if you like this content so I can get it out there to you. And for all those who have subscribed to my channel thus far, I've truly appreciate it. I want to let you know, without y'all, I couldn't be doing what I'm doing. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. But I appreciate y'all for subscribing to my channel. And let's go. Let's get to the content. Well, as you know, today was the day of camp again for the Philadelphia Eagles. They're back in action today. A lot of notable players that were there and didn't participate in practice. As you may know, there was people still injured that was out. But I'm gonna get on with one person that I really want to talk about, and that's Devin Allen. He's back, active. They got him back active now. They also signed wide receiver Johnny King. He's a big guy. He's about 6'5", 209 in that realm. So he's a big guy. Somebody that more depth in the wide receiver room for camp. I don't know where he possibly could fall in line at. I mean, we have a couple of different situations there with wide receivers. Notable, you got AJ Brown. Y'all know that AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, uh, Devin Allen, Tyler Cleveland. I don't know about this guy, where he coming from. That you got Greg Ward. You got Covey. Kane is out with an injury. You still got the guy uh, Hazelwood, and you got Joseph Nagata. Now this guy Nagata, he's pretty interesting. Uh, um, Pretty interesting. He's been turning heads at camp. They cut Rambo to make room for the kid Johnny King. So, and not only did Rambo go, there was a few other guys that went along with him. So they're making moves. Camp is moving right along as we all know. Um, there's still people that's not participating, and with the injury list,
no pads and no helmets. So the no pads
I
and no
I
helmets. So
believe
the no pads and
we
no
got
helmets. So
a
the
few
no
guys that
pads and
we
no
could
helmets. So the
possibly
no
be
pads
bringing
and no
back
helmets. So
off the
the
injury
no
list
pads and no
soon.
helmets. So the
But we
no
got the
pads and no
injury
helmets.
list.
So
We got
the no pads and no helmets. So the
Deion
no
Kane,
pads
that
and no
I
helmets. So
mentioned.
the
We
no
still
pads
got
and no
no
helmets. So the no pads and
Dean.
no helmets. So
He's out,
the
but
no pads and no
there
helmets.
he is
So
out there
the
at
no pads
practice
and no
doing
helmets. So
jumping jacks
the
or
no
whatever.
pads and
So
no
he is
helmets. So
mobile
the no pads and
and
no
moving
helmets.
around at
So
the
the
practice,
no pads
but
and no
just no
helmets. So
contact,
the
nothing
no
like that.
pads and no helmets. So
Patrick Johnson, the way they described this guy's injury when they carted him off the field, you would think would have been more than just an ankle, but I'm glad for him because he was making progress. This is going to be a minor setback for him in regards to that, but I know he's going to make just do, and he's going to be back and get right back in the swing of things. So, because I know he didn't want this to happen, but nobody did. The guy's good player, and hey, I'm glad to see that it's not as worse as it was. And then on limited practice, you had Allen and Bradbury still with the groin situation. And with that being said, he Bradbury was just out just doing regular basic stuff from what I got on the report that I got. No physical contact, just moving about around practice. And that was good to know, just to know that he was there doing that. These guys, I don't think none of these guys, Dean, him, and but we know Johnson ain't gonna play coming up this weekend against the Baltimore Ravens. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Excuse me. A lot of stuff, things going on that going to need to be addressed. But the main thing that everybody was talking about was Miles Jack getting reps with the first team. How about that? Miles Jack getting reps with the first team was something special because now that goes to let you know that I don't think they was really that comfortable with the linebacker position going forward. Uh, in spite of Dean going out with the injury, this might have been, to me, one of the best things that could have happened for the right reasons. And bringing in Jack and Cunningham, uh, so I'm looking at it from that perspective, as Dean's situation caused them to go out and grab these two linebackers, Cunningham and Jack, which to me is nothing but a plus. I can see Miles Jack and N'Kobe Dean uh, back there in an upcoming future. Depends on how fast Jack picks up what he needs to pick up and get up to speed in camp, and so forth and so on with Cunningham. So it's up to these guys how much time they want to put in studying the playbook and getting acclimated, and what they feel um, the necessary things to do to make this thing work. Because it's up to these guys. Um, Everything else, this foundation, as far as the system that we run, is going to be some wrinkles in it from Deshaun. So we're going to be looking at a whole new defensive scheme. I know he's going to be aggressive, and I believe he's going to be aggressive and rushing the passer a lot. So we're going to have to rely on our secondary, and the secondary is looking good. Sidney Brown uh, is still doing well. He's looking good. I can't wait for live action for this guy so he can get out and start banging some heads because he likes to hit. They said he knocked the quarterback Brooks this past open practice down there, but he pulled up. But you can tell he wanted to drive through him. But you're gonna have time for that, Sidney. Just hold your horses. Got time this Saturday. Lay the wood on somebody. So yeah, and how about the blanket ship, the battleship, as my boy Lloyd Brunson calls him, picking off Jalen Hurts. Say, hell, Blankenship, he's the only consistent safety that's been out there. They've been transferring him with different Sidney Brown and the other safety they threw back there with him. So it's on and popping now. So Blankenship holding his own for that number one spot. So it's guessing gonna be Blankenship and whoever else they throw out there with him because he don't look like he's ready to give that spot up. He don't look like he's ready to give that up. So I'm glad for the young man. This will be his second year, and it's very vital that the reps he's getting and then holding his own in practice. So that's good. Kudos to you, Mr. Battleship, Blankenship. So, all right, let's go. Let's go. Them young guns back there is doing their thing. Doing their thing. That's what I'm talking about. Doing the thing. So let's go. Defensive backs. Let's keep it going. The way we like it here. So with that being said, once again, if y'all haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and hit that thumbs up. It doesn't cost you nothing for that thumbs up, for the like button. So come join it. Come join the ride with Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Yep, better known as Yep, and that's what I do, Yep. So anyhow, and then the OC coach Brian Johnson, uh, his decision to coach from the sideline. Uh, okay. I mean, I think that's something that you should do anyway. For me, um, that's the no-brainer. I mean, why would you want to not be down there on the field? I think it's better for you corresponding with the offensive unit once they come off the field. Um, as he states here, he has experience in the booth also. So, but I'm the type of person. For me, if I was coaching, head coach, I would want my OC to be on deck, on hand, right there, to communicate with the players, not from the skybox. I mean, I don't feel like that's a good connection there, feeling wise. I think they need to, you know, have him down on the field. I think he should be down on the field. But who knows what I know, and they know. That's how that goes. But yeah, so that's a good deal there. So like I said, the Eagles they got Dean, and then AJ Brown. He talks about uh, Jalen Hurts at being number 3 ranked by the NFL, which is cool. And a lot of people, you know, give him his praise, but this is not us, the fans. This is the players that voted him that. So I give kudos to that for them doing that, getting that accomplishment. Jalen, as we all know around here, Jalen is the epitome of work ethic, leadership, and everything else that comes under that umbrella. He's that. He's him. Jalen Hurts is him, and he displays it. He's never rattled about nothing. He told Coach Nick Sirianni, "Coach me hard," and they showed an example of that last week when he got in his case about a pass he threw, another interception he threw the last practice. So that practice. So this is what he wants. This is what makes him tick. You know what I mean? This is what makes him keeps him act level-headed about the progression that he is achieving. And Jalen is a special athlete, as y'all all know. He deserves everything he's gotten so far, and I can't say nothing but praises for the young man. And I also would like to say a happy belated birthday to you, Jalen. On behalf of that. And yeah, man, we had like 7 other Eagles that made the top 100 list. At 100 was Devontae Smith. At 65 was Darius Slay. At 48 was Hassan Reddick. 41 Lane Johnson. 37 Jason Kelsey. 22 AJ Brown. And number 3 on that list was Jalen Hurts. So we had plenty of Eagles that made that top 100, which was a good thing. They were saying Bradbury should have been on that list, and I agree. He did do enough for me, and has shown enough since being in the league to being on that top 100 list. There's quite a few players on that list that I believe he could have overtaken. But that's for another discussion, another day. We're moving on, going back to the Super Bowl, trying to get back what we left on the table. That's the mission. Everybody on the team is focused in that direction, and that's a good thing. And I want to shout out to Swift, uh, um, hanging out with the fellas from St. Joe's Prep the other day. Had them down at the facility. They got a good look in. See how the things are with the professional ranking, and just for him to be around those guys and them seeing that he came from and he made it to this platform where he's at today. But like he stressed in the interview, it's all about being focused. It's all about being focused. And some people have some type of words about him coming back home, being in this environment, but his dad made a comment or statement saying that he's focused 100% on football. We have his support, but his main thing is football, and that was that's a good attitude for him to have, and he displays it. He's about his business. You know what I mean? Getting better every day. And that's what it's all about here in this Philadelphia uh, Eagles players throughout the whole organization. Get better each day. That's what we strive for. Get better each day so we can get back to where we want to be and accomplish the things that we want to accomplish. So, with that being said, you know, I'm going to check out. I wanted to talk about Keely Ringo, and I can just throw that in there real quick. He did get some first team reps again today due to the fact that Bradbury was still out. So that's good for him. I mean, all this stuff is very healthy for the young guys like him. Getting these first team reps, getting out there, feeling it, getting in the groove, and he's going to get some playing time this weekend. I'm more than likely a good bit of playing time because I don't think Bradbury is going to play. I don't see no reason why they need to play him, really. You want to take a look at these guys, the Bradbury, the Sidney Browns, the Greedy Williams. You want to see what these guys are going to bring to the table. We know what we got with Slay. We know what we got in Bradbury. Blankenship, he's on the rise, so he's going to have to get some playing time to get familiar with the players that's going to be playing with him in that position. Maddox, he back? I know he still had a toe situation, but what's going on with him? So we got some guys that need to get healthy again. Knock on wood, we don't have no major injuries. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that in that area. And what we say around here. Yep. Be safe. God bless. Keep the main thing, and have an attitude of gratitude. And let someone know their love today by telling them or sharing some type of segment of your appreciation to them. And with that being said, Born Strong, come join the team and join this ride with us. It's a fantastic ride. I'm enjoying it. And once again, thanks to all y'all who have subscribed to my channel. And until next time, peace. I'm out of here.